Hi everybody, here I am putting on a bracket. Alright, in the last video you saw the beginning of, or you should say the end of the last piece of wiring work and then the initial work on the fairings. What you might not have seen is that this morning I decided to go ahead and do the next video, comment it, and post it to YouTube, and it was the same latter half of the damn video. And how boring is working on fiberglass? It's so boring I didn't even notice that I was working on the same video twice. That's how smart I am. So apologies to everyone. This is the correct video. So we ended the last video with fitting the, well, I should say fitting. In the last video we finished sanding up the left pair and cutting the hole for everything. Here we are working on both of the brackets that are mounting to the tire itself. Again, they have to be straightened up slightly, deburred, and then you can rivet the nut plates on. Once those are on, you simply bolt them on. Now, we also have to add some safety wire to these bolts, but we haven't done that yet because I am taking these things off to get powder coated. And then voila. So you use the holes that you drilled in the last one to cleco the fairing in place. Now I know what you're thinking, but there's nut plates. Yes, there are nut plates, but you're only supposed to drill number 30 holes. And you can see that the number 30 clecos are perfectly fine. They fit inside the holes in the nut plates. They don't destroy the, the threading, so everything is safe. And the idea behind that is you want as tight of a fit as possible so that you can see where things need to get sanded down, right? Because, again, these fairings aren't perfectly made every single time. So, like, the back piece on the left tire for me, those brackets actually bowed that back piece out ever so slightly, and because of that I needed to sand a couple of the places around the fitting edge where they were supposed to go, and I needed to sand a little bit of the opening as well. So that's why you do this initial fitting. The other part of this initial fitting is you'll notice that on it's either the outside or the inside of the tire. So the hole for the tire is made so that once it's put on, there's ample space around one side, right? I think between 1/2 and 5/8 of an inch. But the other side of the tire, it'll be like 1/8 of an inch. And even though it clears it, that's not safe. So what you need to do is you need to mark that side of the hole where the tire goes and then sand that out as well. Not just the sides, but also the front and back. Because you want an equidistant spacing around the entire tire. I mean, yes, not that a tighter fit doesn't look nice, but that could be dangerous, right? Imagine the fairing rubbing up against the tire constantly. You're going to you could damage the tire, you could damage the fairing. Or, God forbid, it catches, then it could try to rip the fairing off, and that could really ruin your day. So don't do that. All right, so while I'm sitting and tweaking these things, quick note, and I actually said this in the video I posted today, but I'm going to say it again. So a viewer had noticed that I'm not wearing a mask while I'm sanding fiberglass, and that's a very good point. If you are sanding fiberglass, it would help if you wore a mask. All right. Now look, it won't kill you. Fiberglass dust won't kill you, unless of course you try to eat 5 pounds of it. But it is definitely an irritant. It can affect your nose, throat, lungs, cause itchiness, it causes a lot of bad stuff. So it's just safer. Don't be like me. Wear a mask. And if you're working with carbon fiber, absolutely wear a mask. That stuff actually does permanent damage, and you don't want that at all. God, I still can't believe I uploaded the wrong video. I mean, that is just moronic. All right, looks like we're getting on to the right gear leg. So again, it's left, then right, rinse, wash, repeat. We're doing the same thing again here. Now, see, it's ironic because, remember, I say that you're supposed to take these 4 pieces of the fairing and find out which 2 fit best, right? So my left ones fit pretty damn good. My right one, it's kind of tight. Kind of tight, and it doesn't want to go on by itself. Now you might think, well, did you try it the other way around? Yes. And here's the thing, this is still the best combination. So just because one doesn't fit pretty well, remember, this might be the best combo you have. And unless they absolutely will not fit, then you don't need new ones. So, all right, in the next video, more fairing work, and I promise to get it right the first time next time. So thank you for joining me, everyone. Have a good weekend. See you soon.